Hey everyone, it is Tuesday here at 222 on May the 21st. So super excited. Northern Ontario, we are finally starting to see some warmer weather. I've actually got my traveling red Canadian t-shirt on. It was May 2-4 weekend here this past weekend. However, I had to take my sweater off just before I started this video because honestly, it's not that warm out, but I'm just determined to put a t-shirt on today. And just feeling a little bit amazed right now. I just came out of almost a 90-minute online group yoga practice with a company that is out of California. I stepped out of it for a couple of months and really excited that I was able to join in again. I love the 40-day challenges that they start. It just shoots your energy through the roof. So if I look a little bit spacey to all of you guys today, that is exactly why. However, on the inside, I feel extremely calm. But again, I do honestly believe that it has a lot to do with the energy that is now accessible to all of us who are having a daily spiritual practice and connecting to these universal energies that are actually available to us on the planet right now. We just experienced the full moon in Taurus this past weekend. And again, I've been maintaining my meditation and my yoga practice and just trying to eat a little bit better and to get my body moving because it's been a very long, cold winter season. It almost feels like it's been going on for a good 8 months here in Northern Ontario. So this is what we are talking about today. If you don't know me, my name is Tammeron. I am the founder of Tammeron's Place, a retreat for spiritual growth. And I'm a spiritual guide here on Facebook on my business page, live every Tuesday at 222 to offer you guys a 2-card draw from one of Colette Baron-Reid's deck. Now this year I'm using her deck, the Wisdom of the Avalon Oracle deck, and we pose a question. And each week these questions are intuitively what I feel people are going to be experiencing for the week ahead. And these readings are done on Tuesday, so they pretty much I'm interpreting the energy to go until at least Sunday, Monday. And of course, if you are a member of Tammeron's Place, then you still receive the weekly templates from me each week, and it gives you a guideline on which 3 high-grade essential oils that you can blend together with your doTERRA essential oils to help balance your emotions each week. And I also recommend a touch rollerball blend such as this. Actually, this one is what I believe, yeah, it was for last week, for coming around the full moon. And it's one of the recommended blends by essential oil by doTERRA, so that you don't have to figure this stuff out. Again, there are lots of other perks by being a member, but this is the weekly template that you're provided with from me, and it goes in coincidentally, synchronistically, that's the word I'm looking for the energies for this week as well. And this is the information that you are receiving on these weekly tea and tarot readings. And again, as a recap, you do get this in a newsletter each week, which includes this video and your templates and whatever else is happening for the month ahead. So let's get started. If you have any questions or comments about that, please send me a private message or comment here below, and I will give you some information on how you can actually become a member of Tammeron's Place. It is actually an affiliate membership, so you get paid to help other people as well. And it's a lot of fun. So here we go. You know, we've got this full moon energy. However, I have a feeling some great things are going to be happening for people this week. However, in order for that to happen, things just might get a little shaken up this week, and some things just might catapult you. And I just want you to remember that if something is showing up as a problem and maybe you thought you had resolved it or you were just moving through this, that there is light at the end of this tunnel. And, you know, we just want to make sure that you're understanding that this, if you change your perception of actually what is happening, then the whole concept, the whole thing will manifest as something very different for you this week. So I want you guys to pay attention. So the first, oh, and before I get started, See, I'm so spaced out. I feel so calm. I literally feel like going for a nap. So I'm going to go sit outside for a little while and just embrace the sun's energy. Each week, I also share with you which tea it is that I am drinking. Again, people, are always saying, oh, what's in your teacup? So this is also some information that I share with you guys. And again, as a member of my group, you do get some alternative recipes on how to make some of these amazing teas, how to blend them, or just learn why, what are the minerals, or what's the vitamins or whatever. So how are you going to benefit from drinking tea? Because our body is intuitively searching for vitamins and minerals, and we can actually use tea in order to absorb some of these minerals that our body is craving, and vitamins as well. So in my teacup today, which I just made, it is hot. I've added a little bit of 1 drop actually of high-grade doTERRA lemon essential oil, so CPTG grade essential oils. And this is from my own little personal stash. Here is Nettle. So on the weekend, on the full moon, when it was Saturday, I posted a photo where I'd taken my water that I have, natural spring water that I purchased locally here in Thunder Bay, and I actually put it in these blue jars, and I place it outside in the daytime so that I say a prayer and I invoke the energy of the earth and the sun to actually to bless the oil, or to bless the water. Geez, I cannot talk today. You guys are really gonna have to bear with me. And so once the energy of the water has absorbed this energy, then I use it to make herbal teas. So last weekend on Saturday, I made 3 different teas, and I got the teas going. I added a little bit of hot water into a jar, and I made a batch of nettle. I made a batch of rose hips, and what was the third one? It was a mountain tea. And I put it in the glass jars overnight during the full moon. So it's my full moon brew. So I'm hooked. I was hooked on the nettle tea. Now nettle, actually, I have little labels on a lot of my superfoods and just things that I have so that I remember why I need to use them as a woman, because it's overwhelming for me. So this is like this constant school in my home. But nettle is amazing for women. It's high in iron, and it has provitamin A and the B vitamins, along with C to absorb the iron. So that's my note on here to remind myself, okay? So that's what I made this afternoon to enjoy with all of you. So let's get going on our reading. So with this 2-card draw, we want to make sure, if we're getting shaken up a little bit this week, that you pay attention. So what is Spirit trying to tell us? Well, the first card is always the challenge of the situation. So the challenge card that came up today says the Fire Fairy, creative action and optimism. So our challenge is, get this passion going, get the creativity juices going. If something happens, look at it as like a shakeup, so that's going to stir something different. Because sometimes when things go a little bit different from the way we expected, we're still waiting for this, this concept to show up. And it shows up, and we're like, no, that's not it. And then we realize, no, wait a minute, I can run with this. I can use that same energy, that same passion, and change this concept into a more optimistic viewpoint of the situation. Okay, and action step is saying the wasp. Okay, so it's saying anger, retaliation, and jealousy. So what this is actually telling us again is, if it's invoking anger or jealousy or something within us, or we're feeling it in other people, we can transform that, or we can take action on that, and we can actually just continue to send love to the situation. Because again, we are 50% of whatever is happening in life, if it involves a different situation or other people. So we have to remember where our power is. So when something isn't the way we expected, it's like, why does this keep showing up for me? Well, maybe we've just never taken the opportunity or the time out to look at this and say, wait a minute, maybe this just keeps showing up because there's something we all need to see, or that you need to see, or maybe that I'm going to need to see this week, right? So I'm just going to, if you're feeling this way, or something is coming up, say a prayer. Just keep sending love to the situation and calm down, stay calm. breathe a little bit, do a little bit of yoga, spend some time in nature, you know, wherever you're living. The weather might be getting a little bit better for you, and see what happens and see what intuitively comes to you until you get that aha moment and you realize, oh yeah, now I get it. Okay. So remember, whatever we put out there is what comes back to us times 10. So we can transform any of these emotions that are coming up because maybe that's where they were coming from in the past. And let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of the dust, you know, like let's just let it no longer exist so that we can transform and draw in some new people, some new situations, some new opportunities this week, because I feel like that's exactly what's going to happen for a lot of us. All right. So if you have any questions or comments, please post them below. Again, each week on Facebook, I take these videos and I upload them to my YouTube channel under Tammeron's Place. So if you haven't done so yet, I recommend that you go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you get these videos, which are uploaded usually by Tuesday evening, and then you can share them with your friends. All right. So again, come back again next week if you have any questions or comments on how to become a member of Tammeron's Place. The information will be posted below. And also, if you're interested on where I learned how to do this, because again, I just love to pass down knowledge. A lot of the courses and the affiliate information that is involved in Tammeron's Place has a lot to do with the books that I've read. And again, I just love to keep reading, especially books on spirituality or healing or transforming, you know, situations, that kind of stuff. That's really a lot of what I love to share with people. And people say to me, I don't have time to read the books. So what I do is I give you guys an affiliate link. So you can go and purchase the book through Amazon. And of course, I'm giving you my affiliate link so that I do get compensated for sharing the information with you. So I will share with you the affiliate link below this video. This is where I learned about using the blue water bottles to bless my water. I was already blessing my water. I bless my food every day. However, you will understand why you need to use the blue water bottle. So you're going to learn in this book. So I'm not going to give you all the deets on that. I recommend that you read this book. However, this was a very fascinating book. It has a lot to do with understanding the Ho'oponopono Hawaiian healing prayer. All right. So this book was written by Joe Vitale, and it was based on a story of the Hawaiian native healer. And I am not going to try to pronounce his name, but again, it is on the title of the book. So again, I look forward to seeing you again live here on my Facebook business page under Tammeron's Place with here with me, Tammeron, a spiritual guide. So I will see you next week. I'm going to go sit in the sun and just let this energy just flow through my body. All right. Cheers. See you then. Bye-bye.